I ain't even got my computer hooked up, bro. I ain't even got my computer hooked up. Am I? You're gonna have to start commentating for the stream now.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the Hungary Grand Prix qualifying. And I feel like this is going to be a really good session. Sorry that I was late to the session. My co-commentator Owen will be joining us very shortly. But
I mean, I'm co-commentator.
everybody's on their outlap
Mate,
here.
you're cruising for a bruising now. Better get ready.
I was only joking, Owen. Don't worry. Don't batter me.
Alright, good.
Alright.
Alright, resume.
So, Owen, what do you think is going to happen in this qualifying session? Who do you think's
I'm
getting
doing
pole?
something, so I can't answer you.
Okay, right. Well, personally, my prediction for pole, a guy who went really, really strong last time and put in a brilliant drive due to his skill, brilliant work in the Mercedes. Ion Nides, very good last drive in Austin. So I've got to back him here to pick up pole. So yeah. This is going to be a really good qualifying session as Ion Nides goes on to his real lap now, as loads of people will do. We've got a caution in Sector 1 somewhere. Let's have a look at this. Okay, yellow flag's gone. Let's see what lap time Ion Nides can pick up here as he is in Sector 2 now. This is looking like a really, really solid lap here. It is a wet qualifying as well, so it's really going to spice things up. Everybody on the Inter. So yeah, this is going to be really, really interesting. Who's going to be the king of the wet? Find out soon. Ion Nides heading into Sector 3 now here. Looking fairly, very good in this lap. As we are going to start to spectate Adnan.
I'm gonna get a drink, Mark. You keep going.
We are going to be spectating Adnan, who's on his out lap here. We'll see how his lap comes together. As he is in Sector 2, I think. He's on his out lap, but yeah. Oh, the Ion Nides picking up a lap time of 127.530. It's a solid lap, 2 seconds ahead of the guy in second, which is the Ferrari. Disciple pulling in a lap to get ahead of Pelikanis. Adnan on his real lap now, by the way. Let's see how he does in Sector 2. He's in the McLaren car. He has a bit of a slip going a bit wide there. I don't think that is going to turn out very well for him in his lap time. We'll see where he ends up. Ion Nides seems to be dominating the pack here with his lap time. 2 seconds ahead. He had a really good drive in Austin, as I said earlier. Yeah. And we also have a new championship leader, Ferrari 02 LFC. After beating Matt Ben in the last Grand Prix, due to Matt Ben having a collision with an Aston Martin. We've got a caution in Sector 2 somewhere. Oh, it's been a spin out. Who from, though? I don't know. Can't seem to figure out. Ion Nides boxing now. It's a good decision for him to box now, I'd say so. But the Ferrari 02 LFC is going to go out for another lap. I think he's going to go over his in lap though. Ion Nides has boxed. Disciple, let's see what lap time he can come up with here as he crosses the line now. Doesn't improve. Up by 2 seconds on his lap time. The kicks out of Pimenta just coming out the pits now as we see him in the background of Disciple. So yeah. Let's have a look at Ferrari, who seems to be on his in lap here. Loads of the cars are slipping around this track quite a lot. Probably because it obviously is wet and they don't have any traction or anything. Well, yeah. So it's going to be hard to drive around here for qualifying, but we'll see who comes out king of the wet. AI Useless Guy has got second here with his lap time. Brilliant lap time, only 3/10 off of Ionides. Really good from him. As the Ferrari proceeds to box AI Useless Guy on his in lap as well, I'm pretty sure. But it was a wonderful lap from him. 3/10 off the provisional pole. So very, very nice from AI Useless. Oh, Adnan picking up a brilliant lap time. He was only 52 milliseconds slower than Ionides. He could have been on provisional pole ahead of Ionides. However, Adnan was 52 milliseconds
sorry
off.
to leave you hanging so long.
But what a close lap that was. Could have been on provisional pole there, Adnan. Brilliant from him.
I'm really bad in these leads, just drink. Right. Where are we at, Mark? Can you catch me up, please?
Yeah, basically, Ionides, the race winner from last Grand Prix, he is currently provisional pole by 52 milliseconds due to Adnan coming in with a wonderful lap, being 52 milliseconds off Ionides. He was wonderful. Oh, Ionides! No, not Ionides.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. Say our Ruthless Guy has just set the new fastest lap time.
Oh, wow.
2 times faster than Ionides.
Wow, brilliant there from my Ruthless. Adnan just cut the whole corner, by the way, in Sector 2, so I don't know what he's going to get for that.
Sorry, P2. You had a slander at my last time. Not pronouncing your name wrong. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. Probably neither. Tell me if I'm doing it wrong or right tonight. But so I know they all watched the stream after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AI Useless with an absolute superb lap, being a solid for 3/2 ahead of Ionides, who's been leading this qualifying session for quite a long time. And last time round, it was these two fighting for the win in Austin. And obviously, Ionides came out on top.
Especially when that Ferrari driver came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That was a funny moment.
The new championship.
I watched that guy's whatever joke out of it. The Alpha now follows the racing line.
Yeah.
How good that, I enjoyed it.
We got a new championship leader as well with Ferrari 02 LSC after he bet Matt Ben due to Matt Ben's crash.
Hold on. We'll follow Aiden Freed 19. I'm trying to say the McLaren drive because most of these have just got one car.
Yeah.
Has just set a new fast sector 1.
Yeah, he's looking really quick around here as well.
Pretty strong, and there is a dry line starting to form now. So most drivers, he sets a new fast sector 2. Is this drive improving or is this track improving?
Oh, but by the way, ADN3N19 _. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, but I'm gonna be calling you Adnan because that's what I think your name is. But anyway,
he's gonna come on last turn.
Just let me know
of the track. Let's see if he can say anything special here. He has got fast sector 1 and fastest sector 2. Remember that.
What a lap time!
He will come across the line to set a new fast lap, almost a second faster than Ruthless Guy.
That was a move that a brilliant driver would do, and it's a brilliant lap time from him to be a whole second faster than P2.
Have you been waffling this whole time?
Brilliant, brilliant driving from Adnan here so far. Really, really good. 4 laps on the.
Mate, has your audio included?
My audio, yes, included.
Okay, good. I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Imagine if you didn't even have it included.
I just checked. It's included. It scared me for a minute there. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I got a bit off track. Adnan with a really, really good lap, man. I don't see anybody beating that.
Okay,
however,
so
he has just exceeded track limits on the same corner that he did last time round.
Right, we will follow Discipe on his lap. He's currently in P3, almost 1.2 seconds down. He will come down to finish sector 1 though after this long straight. Very good opportunity for overtaking. No DRS, but is 3 times faster. Not setting any fastest sector 1s just yet, but we will see through sector 2 if he can make anything stick. I mean, not just a track, but we'll see if he can make his car stick to the ground without flying any sausage curbs, because they are deadly around this track.
Yeah, they really are. You can spin out really easily. Hungary's
So
one
he will come
of
around sector
those,
2.
really.
It's a really hard sector to get right, this part though, near the end, because if you underbrake or overbrake any sectors, it can either lead you invalidating your lap or being off. He loses time in that second sector. There is some cautions out, but I think that's just slowing drivers, and I think the Kick Sauber has just done it on the last part of this track. We will follow D-Sipey though as he comes around to finish his lap around last turn. Has he aborted it? Not yet. Still looking strong
he goes for it, he sticks it.
He will come across the line.
Will he be
and
able
he
to?
will get a
He
new
gets
lap
P2.
time. Only just 7 tenths faster with
Brilliant.
a new fastest sector 3 included.
Absolute brilliant lap from Desaipi there, being 5 tenths slower than Adnan in P1 right now. However, he is gap to P3 is 4 tenths.
Adam, message on Snapchat. Sorry. Message on Snapchat. Okay. Right, who is out? Who is out? Okay, so the Ferrari driver in 7th place currently. He's on
the championship leader.
He will come across the line, not saying anything special, 3 times faster than his other lap though. Let's see if he can make anything stick around second sector. This is where it really decides it all, especially around this track. Oh, 830 sets a new fastest lap.
Wow, brilliant work from Adnan there. Adnan, what a lap. He's improving and improving constantly. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Adnan.
No, the Adnan.
I might be right. I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing at Ma, not your name. But, okay. So the Ferrari driver, not seeing anything special in Sector 2. Will come around this third sector though with a new mindset. Hopefully he'll be able to recover his lap. He's down in P7, nearly 3 seconds slower than our current pole sitter, Aiden 19.
I reckon the Ferrari can
he's going to come across the line with a new lap time, moving
P3.
up to P3, a second slower than the McLaren up ahead.
Everyone's starting to pick up some really good laps here. However, Ionides has yet to come out. I don't know why, but he's been really, really strong all qualifying.
They're waiting.
He's yet to come
it
out.
Looks like 4th and 5th are waiting for the track to dry out a bit more to be on soft running.
And it's a smart move from Ionides. I mean, he is really, really quick around there. He's proved it throughout all his qualifying session, but he's got big competition here with Adnan and Desaipi having really, really good lap times in the 126s and 125s.
Right, so Forza Legend is out on track. No, I'm joking. It's Forza Man. Forza Legend's the name of our mate on Xbox.
Yeah.
But it was a joke because he's watching this stream, but yeah, and it is Adam, as you know him.
Yeah, he's obviously your tier 1 commentator. Well,
he used to be a tier 1 commentator.
Yeah, he used to.
He did come around last time.
He did commentate. He did commentate yesterday. So if you might have seen that stream, that was him commentating.
Change the commentator, Adam. You quit. You kind of did when you said you couldn't bother to do it anymore. You kind of, and Mark can back me up, but let's get into that after the race.
Ferrari will be the Ferrari box in here. Just
right,
don't
we
mind.
will follow the Kick Sauber, who isn't on a hot lap, but we'll pull into the pits and expect that.
Yeah, just don't mind the rambling. Don't mind the rambling that Owen's doing here. It's just our former commentator is getting a little bit mad. So yeah, just sorry, but let's get back to qualifying.
Yeah, he's a bit psycho ever since he got kicked out of the group. He's gone a bit, if you know what I mean.
Right, let's see who's going to come out here. Ionides still in the box. AI Youthless on his outlap and Desaipi on his outlap. People are going to probably come out very soon if they want to get one more lap in. 2 minutes to go. Yellow flags in Sector 2. Who is that for? It's came back again. I think it is for Who is this for? Oh, it's gone now anyway. Sorry about that. As we are on board with Disciple here, from my point of view, he's on his outlap, and let's see if he can pick up a lap time that's going to put him on pole.
Right. Let's go back to focusing. I responded to the YouTube chat. My fault. Should have done that. Right. So there is only 1 minute 30 left on the clock. Most drivers are coming out on fresh, soft tyres. They are setting lovely laps, I've got to say. They are going to start setting lovely laps. But it might be a bit too slippy, as we have just seen the Alpine of Disciple lose a bit of traction on corner exit. Who will be the first one to cross the line on soft? It looks like it will be the driver we're following now, and we will get to see a base of
And obviously, now that the wet has slowly dried out now, there's a bit of a dry line that you can take around here, and it's looking good for some drivers. As Disciple's going to cross the line here to start his lap. Let's see what he can do on the soft tyre.
Mark, can you do this lap for us?
Yeah. Let's see what Disciple can do here. Turn 1, takes it clean, brilliant work there. And I think the soft tyre is going to really start to suit people here in this final bit of qualifying. Let's see what Disciple can do, as I am on board with him from my point of view. Here he goes. Oh, a bit of a slip there. I don't think that's going to affect his lap too much, though, as he heads into Sector 2 now. Here comes Disciple. Brilliant Sector 1. Is it quickest? I can't tell.
Hold up. You have had the Williams go from turn 1.
We've had a retirement from the Williams of AR Useless. He was in P5. He had potential to pick up a brilliant lap.
Looks like he's gone off in the second sector.
However, he's bottled it. Oh no!
Oh, it's not good enough. These soft tyres aren't it.
Oh. The AR
in the kick Sauber.
Pimenta putting in a wonderful lap. He's been towards the P9ish area throughout this whole qualifying, but he's just put in a wonderful lap. Brilliant work from as Adnan retires as well. Our guy has been provisional pole for a long time. We start to see people retiring ever since the soft tyre came on. Really is not suiting the cars here, as Disciple is in Sector 3 now, coming round to the final corner.
Pimenta sets a new fastest
Let's
Sector 2.
see what he does. Pimenta with the fastest Sector 2.
This could be a pole sitter.
Oh,
the time is done.
Disciple aborts his lap time. Oh, that is very sad. That's Disciple aborts his lap time.
Let's see if he can set anything special.
Pimenta looking really, really good here. We're on board with him. What can he do? It's P2.
We will follow Iondas on the intermediate tyres, coming round the final sector.
Iondas on his final sector now. Can he pick up pole position?
Can he do anything?
He crosses the line. It's pole position for Iondas. Brilliant work from him. What a drive. He has been dominating pretty much half of qualifying, and he's proved himself once again there. What a driver. What a driver.
Has made a mistake there.
Brilliant work from Iondas. Brilliant lap. That was superb. A whole second and 6/10 quicker. Brilliant work from Iondas. That was a brilliant lap time. What a driver.
Wow, that was good.
As he takes pole for the second race in a row. He's on a roll here in these past couple of races. He's doing really good. Back-to-back poles. Pole in Austin, pole in Hungary in the wet. As we've had 3 retirements here in this quali. Adnan, AR Youthless Guy, and Tame Farmer. Everybody has seemed to finish their lap here. Ash the Thief is still in the pits. Wow. I don't think he's going to say anything. Alright, here we go. Brilliant lap time for Iondas. Absolutely superb. What a drive, what a lap. Superb.
That was something.
As we head over to the race now, as Iondas starts on the top spot of the grid.
Slipstream Sim League. Bro, I can't believe that. I've just seen the Discord, and someone said it's gonna be like Bottas bowling in 2021.
Oh, wow.
No, Slipstream Sim League.
Owen,
But not one.
Owen, me and you are racing, bro. I just retire. Just retire. Retire off the start.
Right, let's get racing then. Right, sorry about this.
Yeah, we really are. Sorry.
Let's get
We've
racing.
clearly messed something up there. We forgot to go in spectator.
Ooh, I'm so
Oh,
nervous
that
about
was
this race.
horrible.
I had such a bad qualifying.
Oh, we're gonna miss the launch, Owen. We're gonna see.
Yeah.
We were gonna see a big fight between Ionides
So,
and
one
everybody.
light, two lights, three, make that fourth, and then make that the fifth. We are going to wait for them to go out. And that happens now. We will start the race. Beautiful start from Owen Chambers there. Some front runners do very well to keep up. We'll see what happens after I retire from the race.
Here we go. Ionides loses his lead. Oh, he keeps his lead actually. He's had. We've already had a caution in sector 1. What has been going on? Adnan
It's
and
me and you.
Ionides.
It's me and you.
Oh, yeah. Right. Ionides keeping his lead after that first turn, and he's in the lead by a solid 5/10 now, as he's followed by Adnan, Pimenta, Desaipi in P4, AI Useless in P5, Tame Farm in P6, and the possible race strategy is people are going to be pitting in between lap 11 and lap 22. Somewhere around that time, as the kick Sauber Pimenta puts an overtake as Adnan drops to P5. Oh, it's a horrible mess up from Adnan in P5. I didn't see what happened.
Here in this race, it looks like Ionides is going to run away with it from the start. We saw this in Texas, but it was very close to the front runners after Texas, though.
Yeah.
That's where it really was tight.
As Pimenta and Desaipi back there, they're getting close, so it's going to be a nice battle between them. But it's a brilliant first lap from Ionides to pick up a 1 second lead on second place, and he's looking really, really good now.
Yeah.
Here's Ionides.
That's very good. It looks like the only weak part for Ionides' lap is the third sector.
Yeah. I'd probably say Pimenta has him on that final sector. Brilliant turn there.
Nothing much was happening up down the field, but
yeah. All I can say is that Ionides is certainly knowing how to control the lead here so far. He's doing really, really good to keep his lead.
So we will follow some battles up and down the grid, though. Fourth P3, we have 3 cars battling it out.
Yeah, but the Williams
is in this battle. The second place runner, he has just joined it.
Yeah.
But it looks like he might just escape out of it with a 1 second gap.
The Williams is getting really, really close to Desaipi now. This is going to be a really good battle. I think due to the DRS.
Oh no! That was so close.
Oh, that was really, really close there. Oh my god. The Williams and the McLaren having contact.
The McLaren looking for the move.
Williams and McLaren having a bit of contact as Adnan tries to pick up the move. But the Williams does not let him. Oh, Aiden left the session. Oh no.
Oh no. That's not going to be good for him. He's going to have an AI car. It's going to really drop him back.
Yeah.
As he will follow the Williams with DRS. But another close battle might be for P2, as the Alpine and the Kickstarter Pimenta will be battling out on this lap.
Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, as we have DRS for Desaipi. I think coming down that final straight with DRS, it's going to be very deadly. And we're going to see some overtakes happening over there. But we're going to keep on following this battle for P2, P3 with Pimenta and Desaipi and AI Useless trying to fight for P3. This is a AI Useless and I was trying to fight for P3. Oh! Did we see a hit on the back of his car, on the rear of Pimenta's car? No, he didn't.
No, I was watching the back of his car, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Here we go now.
It looks like the battle is between the Williams and the Alpine. Oh, actually no, it's the Kicksauber and the Alpine on this lap. We'll see if we can do anything special around the outside
this is
of
looking
the
really, really
who
good.
doesn't have DRS. So will have that bigger advantage. But the Williams may be even closer to the Alpine.
And the Kicksauber's going to need to use some ERS of his own here because he's going to need to pull away because DRS is going to be deadly down the straight. As we see Disciple using it, is he going to send the move? He goes down the inside.
Down
He
the
sticks
inside
the
for the
move.
Alpine.
No, he doesn't.
A
Will he
fairly
stick the
clean
move?
move. We'll see
There's
though.
contact.
As the Williams
There is
manages to get a
contact.
collision in
Who's
the
going to
middle
come
of
out
that.
ahead?
Will he lose 2 positions?
Who's
No,
going
he
to come
won't.
out ahead?
He'll
Oh,
defend
as
the
Pimenta
kick
goes
over,
down the inside,
goes round
they
the
send it round the
inside.
outside. Oh, what a contact! Pimenta stays out ahead. Loads of contact there. Loads of contact. Pimenta stays out
Very
ahead.
close.
That was very chaotic there. But brilliant racing. That was very
I
good.
can't believe how close that was. That's crazy.
That was really close. This is going to be a really interesting battle for P2 here for everybody. Ionides continues to extend his lead. The lead is up to 3.5 seconds now. Brilliant work from him. As we come back to the battle for P2, as we're going to have DRS down the straight for the Alpine and the Williams on Kicksauber now. On this final corner.
Right. Let's get back into the mindset of a commentator, okay? We've got to reset. I was eating ice.
Here we go.
That's a typical opinion. Ice
Okay. Right, here we go.
Actually work. Right, the
DRS
Williams
for
will be looking
Disciple.
for a move round the outside on Disciple, but will Disciple be able to make that move on the Kicksauber before the
He
Williams
doesn't.
makes
He
on
holds
him?
back.
Nothing happens this time round, but
Yeah,
coming
he
to the
holds
next
back.
corner, they do have DRS. He goes wide. Williams not making a chance, but Disciple managing to defend
Pimenta's
of him.
slowly going away
Last
here.
second.
Alpine stays ahead of the Williams. However, Pimenta and the Sauber, he's doing a really good job. He's slowly pulling away from these two. I think he did use a bit of ERS to play on that straight though. However, it is going to help him out, so I think he should.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. We had a bit of a rap
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah. Well,
As
that moment, nothing happens
everybody,
through the middle sector.
everybody seems to be rocking the medium tyre. However, there's two people, both of the Alpines on the softs. As the battle for P2 now is going to become even bigger once again, as we have DRS down the straight. Who is going to come out on top coming into turn one? Well, have a look.
Probably should have put all the stuff on the screen before we started this race, because we are on lap 6. That means 19 laps remaining of this race.
Here comes Disciple with DRS to Williams. Is he going to send it down the outside?
The Williams
he
is
goes
going to
down
go on the outside.
Oh! He sends it wide. He sticks the move though.
He manages
as
to
he's
make
into
the position
P3.
on Disciple.
Brilliant work from the Williams there to stick the move. That was really good from AR Youthless, and he's going to be proud of himself for that one. Brilliant move on Disciple to get P3. Disciple's going to be gutted about that one. Alpine and Williams are going to be... Oh, as the other Alpine picks up a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Alpine,
Crazy.
I'm not going to be happy with
Right.
that one.
So we will follow this battle through the middle sector. It looks like AR Ruthless will be staying in Pimenta's DRS for the entirety of this lap so far. We will see later on though if he can make any difference to this. Right now, not showing anything special in his lap times.
Here we go now. Who's going to come out on top in turn one? Once again, as everybody seems to have DRS on each other. However, the main battle's probably going to be between Williams and Pimenta, as they both seem to be really close. As DRS has been activated for AR Youthless.
So
as he sends the move, and will he stick it? He does stick it. He does stick it. Brilliant.
On the Kicksauber.
Pimenta
looking for a position
Pimenta
back and will not be able to stick it this time round.
Brilliant. Back-to-back laps, back-to-back moves. Well, that's how he likes it. Brilliant work from him.
AR Ruthless, good move, can't lie.
As Ashton FIFA goes in the pits, as he goes for the hard tyre, will he pit for the rest of this race? Probably not.
Oh, there is some front runners like Disciple, who is now in Pimenta's DRS after the overtake attempt failed, which has dropped him back. But Pimenta still does have DRS on this lap so far, though. We will see as he goes through sector 1. But I think this will be Disciple's overtake to make.
Yeah.
Oh, there is slowing car. The Aston Martin of Forzaman.
Oh.
It might have
That
had an issue
is
there. I don't know what's happened.
might have been an issue. Whereabouts was it? I think it was in sector 2
It
or
was
1.
just coming off the third turn.
Yeah,
Oh!
sector. Oh, really, really close there between the Saipi and the Salba. Oh my god.
Oh, I was talking about Forza, man. You know, just spun it.
It was really close between Salba and Disciple though. Literally, Disciple's about to hit his rear. Alright, here we go.
Right, Pimenta does have
As,
DRS though. Only just. Oh no, done. Was I waffling then?
Yeah, you clearly was, mate. Sorry. As we go to
My fault.
spectate, Pimenta now, I think it is. Yeah, Pimenta. He did use ERS on that straight, which kept in the lead. However, if you look at Pimenta now, he's regenning that ERS. It is on medium though, so it's technically he's not, but he is at the same time. Here we go.
The Saipi is a soft runner. It is 7 laps old now, so they will be starting to get a bit old.
Yeah.
They won't be looking that bad yet, but they will be looking bad enough they'll be starting to think of pitting within the next 2 or 3 laps.
I think both of the Alpines have gone for the same strategy. Undercut, get on the hard, and don't pit again. I think that's what they're trying to go for. Ashton FIFA is already on that strategy.
Well, we will see if that pays off, as AR Ruthless will be going to catch our race leader of Ion Des through the remaining laps of this race. As Pimenta is put under pressure by Disciple, the runner on the softs.
7 lap on soft tyres as AR Ruthless goes for the pit. Damn. 2 laps before the pit window even opens. Wow. Let's see how this pitting strategy is going to work here, because Ashton FIFA's gone early. AR Ruthless has gone early as well. Maybe this could be the way to go if everybody else is doing it. As the gap between the Saipi and Pimenta is up to 6 tenths now, with Pimenta needing to gain an 8-second gap to catch the race leader of Ion Nidez, who's had an absolute brilliant Grand Prix so far. Brilliant drive. He clearly knows how to keep his lead. He's done it in Austin, and he's done it so far here. So he's looking really good.
Only just held on to it though in Austin.
Yeah.
I think he did, anyway. It was a week ago. I can't remember.
Yeah, memory's a bit washed.
Right. Oh, my hands are cold.
Forza man in the pits as well. One of the Astons have gone for a pit. Well, same farmer. Consider doing the same as his teammate.
He was a hard runner though.
Yeah, he was on. He was on the medium tyre.
Was it?
Yeah, he was on the medium tyre. He's on for mediums again.
Crazy.
Should have gone for hards, to be fair, but fair play to him. Here comes Disciple. As Disciple goes to pit now. Let's see what tyre he's going to switch to, as he's a soft runner.
He's hards. He's going to switch to hards. I bet he's 20 quid he'll switch hards. 20 quid.
Yeah, he is probably going to go to hards. So he has basically gone for a very similar strategy. A very similar strategy to Ashton FIFA for getting that early pit stop.
Am I over 20 quid?
Oh, fuck off. Oh, sorry.
GTA tonight, you better give me 20 quid.
Nah, I'm not giving you 20 quid.
Right, I'm killing you over and over.
Right, sorry.
Don't help me as well.
Sorry about the swearing there, guys. I did not mean to. Alright,
Right, am I gone for next race? Okay, so you will catch us on lap 15 of 20. No, lap
10.
Lap 10 of 25. 15 laps remaining is what I meant to say.
Alright.
Maybe I should kick myself out. It's crazy.
After FIFA and Disciple now are really close to each other, as his teammate has a 9-tenths gap. However, he does have a penalty as we go up to spectate Pimenta, who is 4 seconds ahead of the Ferrari of Ferrari 02 LFC.
Yeah.
So he seems to be in control here. That's Ion Nidez, our race leader, has pitted, and he goes for the hard tyre as well. Everybody seems to be switching to the hard tyre.
Our temporary race leader is now Pimenta, but he will be undercutted by Ion Des, who will gain a bigger gap than he ever could.
Yeah, obviously on the hard tyre, so he's not expected to pit for any time soon.
Kane Farmer 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, the other Aston Martin picks up a penalty as well. Oh, that is not good. One Aston's already got a 3-second penalty. The other one's picked up a 10. So it's not looking good for Aston Martin this weekend.
Oh no, that's ruined it. But a 10-second or a 9.5-second gap between Pimenta and Iondes. Pimenta will be looking to pit very soon, but the time he will lose in the pits is about 20 seconds. The time he'll lose is worse than he has been. He has been undercutted by Iondes, and the gap will gain bigger.
To be fair, I think Pimenta's probably either going to pit this lap or next lap and go on the hard tyre as well. But
he's got to
Iondes
pit this lap. He's already been undercutted.
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
He's going to lose more positions.
Yeah, the Iondes.
He might even possibly drop down to P3 here.
Yeah, Iondes.
I mean, he was already in P3. Maybe in P4.
Iondes did a really good job with this gap, and you can clearly see he's going to be.
Right, we will follow Iondes, who
he's
will
going to be 10
taking
seconds ahead or something here.
When he crosses the line and passes the Kick Sauber driver. He comes across the line now and passes the Kick Sauber driver.
Iondes is back in the lead of this Grand Prix.
The gap will gain as he has only just pulled into the pits. Is he going to fall down to 4th as Disciple comes across the line? He is. He's going to fall down to 5th.
He is. He's going to fall down to 5th. That is not good for the Kick Sauber there. I think he was expecting to be a little bit more higher up the grid.
9 seconds behind 4th.
I think that strategy going later than everybody else has really cooked him there.
Well, he has got one lap younger tyres than the race leader.
Yeah.
It doesn't really mean much at the moment, but AR Ruthless is closer than ever to Iondes.
Yeah.
He is on older tyres, but it's closer than we've had all race. We'll be able to see if he's going to make any sudden moves on pace or any sudden changes in this time. He will be hoping that Iondes makes a mistake of his own, which could lead to a penalty. He needs to get that 3-second gap though, in case he does.
However, Iondes has had a really solid Grand Prix. He hasn't made any mistakes, so he's done a good job. AR Useless. What? What?
Let's commentate on the race, buddy.
Right, okay. So, sorry about that,
AR
guys.
Ruthless not managing to catch Iondes so far yet in this lap. They have kept pretty equal so far. Amar, what do you think of AR Ruthless's performance?
He's done really, really good, to be fair. I think he deserves second, but obviously the overtakes he's made as well have been superb.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember a couple laps ago, turn 1, where he got P2, and he did back-to-back lap overtakes. Like, the lap before he got to P3, lap after he got to P2. He's done really good, so, yeah. Iondes is maintaining his gap here. No gaining, no losing. He's just keeping it in that 3 6/10 gap.
Right, so. Sorry, I'm currently just trying to change and do some. Might go off screen, it is going to go off screen. My faults, guys. So.
Disciple with a 5-second gap to AR Useless. So that's gonna be a hard gap to gain, as we have 12 laps to go in this Grand Prix, and it doesn't look to me that anyone is going to be pitting for the rest of this race.
And that's turned out to be a fairly boring Grand Prix, as the only drivers who seem to bat out is 8th and 7th place. They are fighting for points. Don't know what it is in the championship between them two, but it is going to be a very close time.
I wouldn't say it's been that boring. I mean, the battle
gap between Tame Farmer and Pelkinesis. He is going to have DRS this lap, the Aston Martin driver. If he gets this overtake, he can very easily pull away. He's not going to look for a move anytime soon, but he did have a sniff around the inside.
I wouldn't say this race has been that boring, because a couple of laps ago that battle for P2 was sublime, so I really enjoyed that.
Well, race really has been neutralised, as they only have 11 laps of racing left to go.
However, the gap between Disciple and AR Useless is still 5 seconds, but we're going to go down the field here now to see if there is any battles. We have a battle. No, we don't have a battle, actually. No battles are across the grid.
Oh my god. Here there is.
Was that
P7 and P8 are battling it out.
Oh, yeah.
With only a 5 tenths gap, can the Aston Martin driver of Tame Farmer
Tame Farmer sends
he goes
it
off
off.
track.
He sends it off. That's going to cook him.
Whoa, that's a big off.
Oh no, that is not good for Tame Farmer there. As Pelicanis extends his lead ahead of him due to that
Well, a
incident where he's
7
gone off
gap
track.
isn't really much that DRS can't bring down. As long as he manages to hold onto his Yusor car in the background there, coming around sector 1, I think that was Ashton Feaster. Oh no, actually. It might have been AR Ruthless, to be fair, as he is still pretty level with the race leader. Aston Martin driver not managing to make any positions as Forza Man gets another 3-second penalty.
Forza Man gaining a lot of penalties here. I think he's on his 6th second now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 6 seconds.
Well, we have got a driver that is lapped. Aiden
Adnan
19 has been
19.
lapped by our race leader, Ion Des.
Yeah, however, it is his AI because Adnan didn't leave the session. But yeah, he's been lapped by our race leader,
yeah, he got disconnected.
Ion Nidez. With a 4-second gap, he's increased that gap by around a second or 2 seconds here. He's on
well,
2 lap
the
younger
Aston Martin
tyres.
driver sniffing on the back of that kick Sauber. He will be getting some dirty fumes though. Not what he's looking for with his tyres on this late stage of the race, as there is only 9 laps left. He will be looking on the DRS straight to get that clear and save a bit of his tyre health. But
the Alpine
will he
picking
be
up
able
another
to do it
pen
on this lap with a 6/10 gap? We'll see if he can catch anything more up in the last part of this sector. So the only driver on older tyres really is Ashley Feaster on old hards and Forza Man with medium tyres at 6 laps old. The Aston Martin driver not being able to make anything this time round. Will he look for it down into turn 2 though? He has DRS with overtake. He's going to sniff around the inside.
Is he going to go? No,
and doesn't manage to do it.
But the Pelicani seems to be using all of his ERS on that straight here to avoid being overtook. And yeah, he's just regenerating his ERS here. Up to 40% now, and that seems to be a strategy. Get on the straight, get pressured, and use that ERS. It's clearly working wonders for him. Obviously, he doesn't want to lose out this position.
Better than being down in P8.
Yeah.
It's currently 1-2 for P8 and P9 for Aston Martin.
I want it right. Okay.
I mean 8-9, my fault. For now though, if the Aston Martin driver obtained 5-0 can get any close to the back of this kick Sauber, 2 temps gap he has to bring down with DRS, which he can easily do as he has Slipstream and enough ERS to last him for the whole lap. Let's see if he can make anything special though. He will have DRS down the main straight. 5 temps gap he has to bring down using ERS. It brings this down to 4 temps, now to 3 temps.
He's getting pressured here. They're really close. They're really close.
No, he can't. He has a sniff round the outside. DRS
I
once
think we
again
can see something happening in turn 2.
Can he bring it down?
Pelican is using his ERS.
And he's not going to look for a move
Pelican
as he thinks that might be too risky for him.
The Pelicanis can't afford to lose this much ERS. As he came into turn 2, I was watching it, and his ERS went down to 13%. So he's going to need to watch out. He can't use ERS every time.
Wow. Wow. Well, I know nothing's going to happen here from middle sector.
With the Pelicanis, however, he's been a really good driver so far to keep this lead. It's not easy to be under pressure.
I think Owen 952
keep
has
this
been the
lead.
best driver so far.
Right, Owen. Okay.
I am, Adam. I'm 11th. I'm 11th. Don't remind me of bad times. Okay, so I should just do that one of the races, just start racing. Right.
There we go now.
So the Aston Martin, with only a 3 temps gap, he's brung this down to 2. Can he make anything? It looks down the inside. He's gonna land the move. Is he gonna get switched back? I don't know. He is by the kick Sauber driver. Level than ever though. He has the inside line. Can he?
I've totally missed out on that move. But the Aston Martin goes down. We see contact. We see contact. Oh my god!
He pushes the kick Sauber driver out wide, and he doesn't manage to stick that overtake.
Oh no!
Very good
attempt
for him.
That got so close. Brilliant attempts there.
My audios included. Joking.
Here we go. That battle in turn 1 was absolutely deadly. We had turn 2 contact. I think we might see some glimpses of that once again here.
Try to take me.
Ferrari, O2 LFC, our championship leader, I'm pretty sure.
Sorry, I just listened to a song earlier.
I'm not too sure.
Right, so
However,
the Aston Martin driver
he is about to
has
lap
DRS on the
Adnan.
Sauber now with a 5 tenths gap bigger than it was last time round, and he didn't even manage to make that attempt to work. Let's see if he can do anything
He
special.
holds back. He was
4
far
tenths
too
the
back
gap.
there.
Can he do anything? DRS once again down into turn 1. He's going to look for a move down the inside.
Oh.
No, he's not. He's just going to stick behind the kick Sauber driver for this part in the
Sauber
race.
driver.
As we follow a battle further down the grid, up on the grid, Pimenta, the kick Sauber driver, is following Ashton Pfister, who is on all the tyres. This is for a higher position.
However, Ashton Pfister has got
them.
a penalty though.
5
Ashton Pfister's a
tenths
6-second pen.
for bringing that down as Pimenta will be looking for a move with DRS just this lap and won't be stuck behind him if he can make anything special.
Both of the Saubers have been in a very action-filled race for them too. Been battling it out with other drivers. Yeah. Pimenta with a 2 tenths gap now to Ashton Pfister.
Okay, so
this is going to be intense
has
down the
the
straight.
gap. Only 2 tenths is the time.
Around the outside he goes. Will he be quick enough? DRS combo.
Ooh,
Oh,
he's going to make that overtake stick very easily around the outside.
P4.
But Ashton Pfister playing the smart game here, letting him buy 4 DRS. He will hopefully stick with him though. If not, he will be looking to pit. Maybe. I don't think he will, but with tyres that old, he will start to be falling back in the grid.
Yeah.
As the Aston Martin driver further down the grid, making those positions.
Same farmer
Big
trying to go for it.
them two.
Oh,
Aston Martin driver going off wide.
Going
off
off
anything about it though?
He's got DRS now coming into turn 2.
Very close between them two. Right, Ashton Pfister still holding on to DRS as the lap continues. The gap is getting bigger though. 8 tenths it is so far in the second sector. Can he gain anything through the third?
What bit of action have we had here?
Settle DRS. Second sector about to be complete. 9 tenths is the gap. Can he do anything to get this 1 second gap broken? If not, I don't think Ashton Pfister will have the tyres to be able to make an overtake this lap.
It's getting really, really close between Tame Farmer and Pelikanis. It's looking really, really close. The gap is 2 tenths. However, Ashton Pfister, on the other hand, he's going to want to get ahead of Pimenta quick because he has a 6-second penalty. So he really needs to get going if he wants to get P4.
moving because he's going to fall down to 6th place if he doesn't start.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll follow the Aston Martin battle. 5 tenths is the gap once again. Aston Martin looking for a move up into P7.
Aston Martin with the battle for P7.
He's going to sniff around the inside, but he won't make any moves this corner. Let's see if he can stick anything into turn 2. Both drivers go wider on that turn.
As Aston Pfister picks up another penalty.
But the Aston Martin driver
have his race over.
Back of the kick Sauber, and that will be it for this lap until we reach DRS once again.
The Pelikanis is going to lose time as he overtakes a back marker very shortly.
Breaking that gap. Pimenta breaking that gap to Ashton Pfister, and that will be DRS over for him if he doesn't manage to recover it in this final sector.
Aston Martin could have had a way better weekend. They've had a really underwhelming weekend. They're obviously fighting for P7 maximum, but that was because of the penalty that was given in the pits. But Aston Martin have still been really, really good to fight this battle, as Pelikanis now is on a 6/10th gap ahead of the Aston Martin. This is going to be intense down the straight again, as Ashton Pfister with more penalties.
0. Not on the straight yet, but 7 tenths is the gap, bigger than ever. I don't think we'll be able to make a move on this lap now.
3 laps to go here, as our race leader, Ion Nides, is got up to a 7-second gap now. This is it from Ion.
Right, so, The battle between the Aston Martin driver. I was on mute. Yeah, my microphone is off for a minute. The race finisher, Ma. Let me do that. Right, sorry. Forget what we've just done. So, no real battles happening. Only
Here we go.
7th and 8th. Coming again, once again. 2 temps is the gap. Let's see if he can make any moves. Now 3 temps, now 4. These drivers, both on equal tyre laps. Let's see who's held on to them better. Team Farmer Zero doesn't seem to be the fastest around Sector 3 though. Oh, 3 temps to the gap, he's caught up. This is the closest ever been. 4 temps. Make that 3, make that 4, nearly 5.
Whoa,
But the Team
this
Farmer
is looking
Zero
crazy.
have DRS down the straight. That is 4 temps, 3 temps, 2 temps. And they're getting
Is he going to
closer
send
than
him?
ever.
He goes down
The
the
Aston
inside.
Martin down the inside.
Will he stick
It
the
makes
move?
the overtake. That's the kick Sauber with the switchback.
He doesn't stick
looking
it.
for that
Oh, he
move,
does. He
and
does.
he will stick it if he manages to keep it round the inside.
Takes
looking for that
the
move.
inside line down
Aston
here.
Martin looking for it, and he's made
And
the position.
Farmer sticks the move.
4
After
laps of battling it out. The Aston Martin has made the position, but the kick Sauber is looking for a difference in that battle. He's not going to get it this time round though, and will fall back.
Bro, the kick salvo of Pelicanis is looking really, really deadly. He's not giving up at all here. He really hasn't. They're both on the same amount of penalties, so it doesn't matter about penalties here. It's just about who gets ahead.
So 6 temps is the gap. It looks like Pelicanis will have DRS this time round. He has looked very strong round Sector 3, but with a gap this big, I don't think he'll be able to make any moves back on his Aston Martin rival.
Indeed.
Oh, Pelicanis back in the back, going off, loses DRS, and that has neutralised the race between these two, and the Aston Martin has moved up to P7 and secured it for now.
That might have secured a P7 finish if Aston Martin with...
Well, we are only 2 laps away from the race finish. Adam, you're the same as Team Farmer Zero. Right, nothing's really happening so far this race. Nothing much really to talk on. So Adam, who do you think's been the... Adam, sorry, I'm used to Adam being the co-commentator. Adam, shut up. Right. Emma, who do you think's been the best driver so far?
Driver of the day, I'd probably give to Ion Nedes, man. He's kept his lead very well and just keeps on gaining. He knows how to keep his lead. Yeah, I'd probably give it to him. He's had a brilliant drive once again, as he is looking to become a back-to-back race winner. Brilliant work from him, honestly. In Austin, he dominated. In Hungary, he's dominated. So he is really looking like the driver to beat here. Who would you give your driver of the day to?
I mean, Pimenta really has fallen back. 12 seconds is the gap.
Yeah. He could have been on the podium. Oh, as Forza Man, the other Aston Martin, getting one more penalty as we're in the final lap now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're in final lap, aren't we? Oh my gosh, that's coming quickly. Okay, right, it's my time to shine.
Yep.
That sounded so weird. Sorry about that. But we will see Ion Des come round final turn. He will be crossing this line as a first in Tier 2 double race winner. First one we've had so far this season. In round 6, he wins the Hungarian Grand Prix.
What a win from him. Brilliant work from Ion Nedes there. Brilliant drive. He didn't mess up. No mistakes. He truly deserved that win, as he is a back-to-back race winner. Well done to him. Brilliant drive. As everybody else crosses the line now, as our podium today will be Ion Nedes, AI Youthless, and the Sipey. What a race, I mean, what do you think about that?
I think it neutralised a bit
Yeah.
in the middle, but yeah,
The Aston
I gotta
picked up a
say it was a
10-second
fairly
penalty.
entertaining race. Some parts up and
Yeah.
down the grid. Like the battle for 7th, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just gotta say that was a really cool battle.
Hey, our Youthful's been given drivers a day by the game here.
Yeah, I think he does deserve that, to be fair. He has made some.
Yeah, his overtakes did really good. Probably was one of the main reasons why he's got it. That overtake in the early bits. As our Hungarian Grand Prix won a Lister trophy. Brilliant race from him. So good.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, that was something for a race. I realised something, I've got to say. Well, I don't know what else it was. It must have been something, shouldn't it? Shut up. Right. Not you, Umar.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, well, that was a good race.
Yep.
For Iron Des. Nope, not yet. I gotta say, it was good, I guess.
We'll see you next week, really.
Yeah, we'll see you guys for tier 2 in, where is it, Amar? You can check.
I don't remember off the top of my
Adam,
head.
can you check for us where we are next time?
Okay, so we'll see you next week in Qatar, which is going to be an interesting race, very high speed. So, yeah, see you next week. Have a good time, guys or girls, and enjoy. And see you later from wherever you are. See you next week, boys.
Right, and we have got to say one last thing. We hope you have a good evening, a good night, or a good morning from wherever you are in the world. We will see you guys next time for tier 2 racing in Qatar. In a bit, we'll see you